Hi, friend. Well, it has been a little while since we've made a painting together, so let's just jump into that. I chose these very fiery red colors. Not a palette that I often go to. So that's where we're going to start. And we're going to do this little sketchy kind of outline with this chalk here just to give myself a little bit of a guideline. Because as you see, I'm not really following that so much. It's just a little aid for my composition in the end. This is like a very intuitive painting. I have really no idea what I'm getting into before I start this. It's just palette, general shape, and go with the flow. This whole painting really just came together as kind of what makes sense, where is my eye being stuck, and how can I create some more interest in an area if it's a little too stagnant or overworked. And it's really easy just to scrape off and restart an area so it does stay fresh. But yeah, these like fiery mountains or rock-like formations. I don't really know specifically what they are, but this is just what I've been drawn to lately to paint. So yeah, again, just going with it, I'm happy with that. While I have been making a lot of these smaller, the mountain paintings, I have a few things that I've been meaning to do as well. One of them is paint this big canvas, and I also need to make a box, which is just one of those things that you gotta do when you sell a painting. So, woo, yeah, I sold a painting, but also I have to ship the painting. So that takes a little bit of foresight, know-how. Or if you know somebody that has a big box for you, awesome. But I kind of love making a box, so I'm going to just spend half a day doing that while this canvas dries. time to take a break. So that was almost a week of painting that one painting. I was also painting a whole slew of other paintings, gearing up for next week. So a break is really required here, as well as delivering art. It's something that I love doing, and I get to conjoin a little delivery with a little play. So I got to have a little sun, and I got to take a dip and recharge. So necessary. Time to focus. I only have a couple of days left till I have a delivery date looming for a bunch of small paintings, and I have not made the panels yet for them. So I was able to knock all these out in like 2 days, miraculously, 2 days, to make the panels and put all the hardware on. Oh my gosh, and what else? Oh, and then not only the hardware, but there's a lot of sanding involved and kind of fussing with the wood a little bit just to make it perfect, because I'm a little bit anal with that. But also mounting all the art. This was 9 paintings, and luckily they're small, so everything went pretty quickly. But yeah, mounting them all, and I use matte medium for that, so it can get a little bit messy, and keeping these neat and tidy can be a little tricky sometimes, but I've done it so many times that I feel pretty confident on it. But yeah, do all that and then deliver a bunch of art. And that has been how these last 2 weeks have gone, in a nutshell. Hi. Happy September. Wow, we are like almost a week into September already. Don't ask me how that happened. These last few weeks just poof, disappeared. It's over. It's gone. Moving on. All right, so I just got back from installing 9 paintings. Yeah, just like a little kind of a pop-up show at a gem, crystal, jewelry. Don't know what to call this place. They have nice rocks. A place that has really nice rocks, which I'm not sure. I think I mentioned something about that before. But yes, just delivered a bunch of art for that, and I'm done. I'm done with my to-do list. Well, I'm done with the immediate art-related to-do list. I still have, some stuff in the periphery to take care of, but I brought art to Austin over the weekend, and I also dropped off art at another pop-up that someone asked me to contribute some work to, and I was like, sure, why not? I'm always into more the merrier, but I think there was a moment this week where I was like, what what did I get myself into? So yeah, I like a challenge, I suppose. Let's see, and then there was something else. Maybe boxing art up to ship also happened. Yeah, there's been a lot of things going on, and that's great. I'm totally here for it, into it. There's just been this kind of calling recently that I have to listen to my gut more. If something is telling me, are you into that? Like in the back of my mind when I get asked, then it's probably not a hell yeah. And maybe I should gear myself towards the hell yeahs a little bit stronger. Yeah, if I'm able to, I'll give a maybe, a yes and a pass, but I have to know my limits, know my threshold a little bit better these days, just because, yeah, when things get stacked up, woo, it's been really fun though. There has been definitely a couple of times where I'm like, oh, I feel uncomfortable. I don't really know what I'm doing right now, and that makes me feel uncomfortable. And it's been actually really good to admit that to myself. Just like, oh, because it kind of diffuses that discomfort. I don't know why. Speaking out, feelings, speaking out, situations can diffuse their severity and their heaviness. good little lesson in all this. That's what's been going on these last few weeks. So I would have put together a little video for you sooner. However, I've been doing stuff. Forgive me. I just came back from installing and I'm like, make a video. Yeah, I'm just so eager to share. You know, I know that none of these fits of excitement will last forever, as this last month has really proved to me. So it's a little bit like putting those lessons into action. Life is always kind of like that, I suppose. Ooh, getting deep, y'all. Getting deep. So excited what's around the corner. I have no idea what I'm coming back from just now. Dropping this art off at is gonna be a little bit of a test. The owner of this place loves my art, but she also wants to kind of keep the books separate. And so it's a little bit of a test in, can people figure out a QR code? I think so. Can this work? Can this be like a new way? You could put your art anywhere and just put a QR code by it and open up shop. I kind of love this idea, and this is what we're gonna try and do. I'll let you know how it goes. I'll let you know how competent they are, how able. I think a lot of people are, but maybe need a little hand holding for something new. But yeah, time out. Let me just jump in there before I get a little rambly with the week and everything, and just want to say thank you all for watching. It's been a little adventure. So yeah, thanks for partaking and just being a great sounding board, if anything. And yeah, until next time, you all take such great care. Okay? Yeah, bye.